in 2018. I was diagnosed with metastatic de novo. It means the breast cancer has already spread throughout the body, so stage 4 from the start. I was devastated. I broke down crying. The first thing I thought of were my kids. My youngest was in kindergarten at the time, and my husband had already gone through colon cancer diagnosis and treatment. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to work full time, how to go through chemotherapy, how to take care of myself, not overwhelm my husband, and still take care of my kids. I didn't know what I needed or didn't. I just knew I had breast cancer, and so I need to call and figure out, how can American Cancer Society help me? And I ended up calling the hotline, and I said, I want to take advantage of everything. They just helped and connected me with everyone in my area that could support me during my cancer journey. Initially, I was just thinking about surviving. You're just focused on what you have to do. Going through my cancer journey and then meeting other women, and them coming literally in my chemo room and just poking in and saying, you look like you're doing all right. Can you share with me what you're doing so I can, learn? And then I got involved with American Cancer Society's Health Equity Champion program. That's how I met other people, and we are working together, collaborating together. I'm sharing what I know, they're sharing what they know. And I did notice the pattern. I noticed that, with the Black women that I was connected to, they were running into barriers. They were running into challenges just to get standard level of care. For the most part, Black women are dying at a higher rate of breast cancer. We're also diagnosed younger. We tend to be diagnosed with more aggressive breast cancers, like triple negative breast cancer. We tend to metastasize sooner where it spreads. Yes, there are social economic issues, but the most recent research shows that it's due to provider bias and structural racism. If we were to just have level, standard, equitable, accountable care across the board, we could reduce the death rate by 30%. There are some cultural issues as to why the Black community doesn't communicate about cancer as often. During our OBGYN appointments, we'll hear about genetic testing when it comes to pregnancy, but not for our own personal breast health. A medical professional who has assumptions that's informing their decisions, and they're not sharing that genomic testing information with that Black patient. They're not sharing the information about clinical trials even. And that's really what health equity is. It's to say, we know what the appropriate treatment is. We know what the standard of care is. Just give that. That's it. And so American Cancer Society was really, shining light on that so that providers can understand that. I would like my legacy to be that I loved hard. So everyone that was in my life felt that I loved them, knew that I cared for them. Also, I want people to know that I didn't just love hard, but I worked hard and I lived hard and I played hard. I tried to not waste any time, live and love as hard as I could.